The role of the U.S. Army in providing humanitarian assistance during pandemics. Pandemics have always been a threat to human life and well-being throughout history. Diseases such as the bubonic plague, smallpox, and influenza have caused millions of deaths and wreaked havoc on societies. The latest pandemic is caused by the COVID-19 virus, which has infected nearly 100 million people and caused over 2 million deaths worldwide. As the COVID-19 pandemic continues to ravage the world, governments and organizations have mobilized resources to combat the spread of the virus and provide medical assistance to those in need. The U.S. Army has played a significant role in providing humanitarian assistance during pandemics. The U.S. Army has a long history of providing medical assistance and disaster relief to affected populations around the world. The Army has deployed to various parts of the globe to provide aid and support to communities struck by natural disasters such as floods, famines, earthquakes, and hurricanes. The Army has also played a crucial role in providing humanitarian assistance during pandemics such as the Ebola virus outbreak, the H1N1 flu pandemic, and the COVID-19 pandemic. In the early stages of the COVID-19 pandemic, the U.S. Army deployed its personnel to assist governments and organizations in the fight against the virus. Army personnel were deployed to provide medical assistance, establish field hospitals, and assist in the transportation of medical supplies and equipment. The Army also assisted in the construction of isolation facilities and the provision of temporary housing for people who were infected with the virus. One of the critical roles of the U.S. Army during pandemics is to provide logistical support. The Army has access to transportation and communication infrastructure, which is essential in distributing medical supplies and equipment to affected areas. Army personnel are trained to operate in difficult terrain and harsh environments, making them ideal for delivering critical medical supplies to remote areas. The Army has also established partnerships with other organizations, such as the World Health Organization and the Red Cross, to coordinate efforts and efficiently distribute resources. The U.S. Army has also played a crucial role in providing medical assistance during pandemics. Army medical personnel are highly trained in providing medical care in austere environments and have the expertise to manage infectious diseases. During the Ebola virus outbreak in West Africa, the Army deployed medical personnel to provide assistance and support to the affected populations. The Army also established field hospitals and provided training to local healthcare workers on how to manage infectious diseases. Similarly, during the COVID-19 pandemic, the Army sent medical personnel to hotspots around the world to provide medical assistance and support. In addition to providing medical assistance, the U.S. Army has also played a crucial role in research and development during pandemics. The Army's medical research institutions, such as the Walter Reed Army Institute of Research, have been instrumental in developing vaccines and treatments for infectious diseases. The Army has also conducted research on how to manage pandemics and prevent their spread in the future. The U.S. Army's role in providing humanitarian assistance during pandemics is not limited to just the medical aspect. The Army has also played a critical role in providing security and stability to affected regions. During pandemics, there is often a breakdown of law and order, making affected populations vulnerable to crime and violence. The Army has deployed troops to provide security to affected populations and maintain law and order. By doing so, the Army ensures that medical and humanitarian aid reaches the affected populations and that they can receive assistance without fear of violence. In conclusion, the U.S. Army has played a significant role in providing humanitarian assistance during pandemics. The Army's personnel, resources, and expertise have been instrumental in providing medical assistance, logistical support, and security to affected populations. As the world continues to face pandemics, the Army's role in providing humanitarian assistance will remain critical. By working with governments and organizations around the world, the Army will continue to ensure that affected populations receive the assistance they need to recover and rebuild after a pandemic.